my intro right. My name is Marc Juretus, and I'm known as the Afro-Hungarian because of my ethnicity. I'm half black, half Hungarian. Unlike how this MC introduced me last week, he said I could bring up your next comic. His name is Marc Juretus, better known as the Hungry African. People were throwing money and food on the stage. But it was different growing up, like, half black, half Hungarian. I grew up in a biracial household. I don't know what was weirder. My mom trying to learn to cook soul food, or my dad learning to ski. But the one thing I enjoyed were holidays, when both sides of the family got together. Every year was like an episode of The Jeffersons when the Willises came over. I remember on my 9th birthday, my one white aunt was bragging about that movie Roots. That's all my militant black uncle. Next thing you know, he's calling her a racist, and all hell broke loose. There was collard greens and Irish stew flying everywhere. But one of the things I hated about being biracial was school. I hated filling out that ethnic background question on school forms. I never knew what to fill out. So to piss the teacher off, I'd fill in half the black circle and half the white one. And she'd always give it back to me and say, Mark, if you're not sure, fill in other. Thinking, other? Doesn't that mean I'm gay? She's like, no, Mark, it means you're different. I'm thinking, different? Oh, man, am I going to have to wear a helmet and ride the short bus? Because I'm not doing it. One thing about school is one year my mom waited way too long to get my lunchbox. Other kids got the cool ones like Spider-Man and Star Wars. Guess what I ended up with? The Waltons. You want to see an inner city black kid get his butt kicked every day? Send him to school with a Walton's lunchbox. It got so bad I painted their faces black and said they were the Harlem Globetrotters. You know what, though? It was weird now. Now, I start to appreciate my parents a lot more now because I'm raising a 13-year-old kid. And I'll tell you what, how do I put it bluntly? That little son of a getting on my nerves. And you know what the thing is about kids? They just want to grow up so fast. Like recently, I was at a wedding reception with them, and I'm sitting at a table with these other 14-year-olds. This one 14-year-old kid goes, man, that DJ sucks. I wish they'd play some old school music. Old school music? What the hell is old school for a 14-year-old? The wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh, does that song take me back? Makes me feel like I'm in my playpen waiting for mom to change my diaper. Now, you know what? And I hate to sound cliche when I say this, but kids will do the most stupidest stuff. Like the other day, I burned bacon in the kitchen really bad. I mean, there's smoke everywhere. I look up at the smoke detector. I'm like, why isn't this thing going off? I open it up. There's no batteries in it. I'm like, yo, dude, where are the batteries at? He goes, oh, those. I put them on my alarm clock. Great idea, man. That way the firemen will know exactly what time we burn the hell up. And isn't it funny how kids can take the simplest thing like a cell phone and make it a nuisance? Like the other day, I'm sitting in the living room, his cell phone goes off on the table. I take a look. He got a text message from somebody named Crowbar. So I open it up. The message said, yo, Corey, can you come out now, or is your dad being an idiot again? So I text the kid back, can't talk now, I'm playing with my Barbie dream house. The old man can play too. I tell you what, parents, you want to see something interesting? Take a look at your kid's cell phone contact list. I guarantee you, you'll see some of the craziest names you've ever seen in your life. I looked at my son, he had a dirt bag and a meat baster in there. First off, I don't want to know how meat baster got his freaking name. But what amazed me was, I'm looking in there, there's no dad or Mark in the contact list. So I did that thing where you dial your number, and if there's a name associated with it, it comes up. I look down, it said calling stupid. Now my son's a little ladies' man. He got 2 girlfriends, Heather and Amber. So what I did was I went to the cell phone, I put Heather's number into Amber's and vice versa. Oh yeah, old little Casanova got on the phone later that night. Yo, what's up, Heather? Amber, what the? Dad! And said, don't look at me, remember, I'm stupid. I tell you what, man, I am glad to be here, man. Now with Obama doing so well in the election, I was at this fire hall, right? And this guy comes up to me and goes, well, looks like your boy Obama stands a good chance. What you people planning if he wins? Us people, oh man, we're going to have a nationwide barbecue. Every city's going to smell like ribs and Kool-Aid for a week. What you going to do if he loses? I wouldn't come out the house because you know how the hell we get. Hey, I'm Marc W. Juretus, and that's my time. Thank you.
For more information, please visit our website at selectondemand.com or email us at programs@selectondemand.com. Made for On Demand.